This is 7 National News and in our top story. Dedicated to establishing creativity as a key pillar of government, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has launched the Mohammed bin Rashid Centre for Government Innovation. The centre aims to encourage and motivate innovation in the public sector through making available tools essential to formulate and develop organisational structures and procedures. The centre will also coordinate innovation labs in government entities to build capacity for innovation across the national workforce. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed toured the centre accompanied by Dubai Deputy Ruler His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum and the Minister of Cabinet Affairs, His Excellency Mohammed Abdullah Al Gargawi. During the tour, the ruler of Dubai was briefed on the upcoming initiatives scheduled to be launched in the near future, which are being developed in cooperation with top international institutions in the field of innovation in government services. The Emirates Red Crescent has announced the commencement of Eid al-Adha Projects campaign this year under the theme Their Joy is Our Eid, by allocating about 20 million dirhams to cover the expenses of items including sacrificial animals, Hajj and Eid clothing. According to a report by Emirates News Agency WAM, Dr. Muhammad Atiq Al-Fallahi, the Secretary General of the ERC, was quoted as saying that the success of this campaign depends on philanthropists and ERC partners in the humanitarian work who have not spared any effort to support the ERC projects, adding that the ERC is hoping that effective charity donors will respond positively to the campaign. The sponsors of the campaign are Dubai Islamic Bank and Abu Dhabi Cooperative Society. The UAE authorities are considering a proposal to set the minimum speed limit for vehicles on motorways at 100 km an hour as part of a strategy to curb road accidents. The head of the Federal Traffic Council, Major General Mohammed Saif Az-Zafin, was quoted as saying that he had presented the suggestion to the competent authorities to consider and had made the proposal after studies showed that a wide gap between maximum and minimum speed limits is a key cause of accidents on motorways. Az-Zafin added that the studies have also shown that the gap should not exceed 20 kilometers, adding that this means the minimum speed limit on external roads should be 100 kilometers an hour. As for trucks, it was recommended that their maximum speed limit remains at 60 kilometers an hour with an additional margin of 20 kilometers per hour. The Dubai Health Authority carried out 3,004 inspections of health facilities in the first half of 2014, with inspectors finding 141 offences on their visits. Dr. Layla Al-Marzouqi, the Assistant Director of the Health Regulation Department and Head of Clinical Governance Office in Dubai, was quoted in a local daily as saying that the violations also included 113 administrative errors. The authority uses a smart system to inspect health professionals and facilities, with Dr. Al-Marzouqi adding that all inspectors were provided with modern devices that are electronically connected to an e-licensing system that allows inspectors to get immediate data on the facility under inspection. The authority gave licenses to 272 new health facilities in the Emirate in the first 6 months of 2014, bringing the total to 2,690. Private schools in Abu Dhabi gathered earlier today to keep up to speed with the developments and discuss targets that will lead to further advancement in the capital's education sector. Organised by the Abu Dhabi Education Council ADEC, the annual forum highlighted the progress made in the quality of learning and teaching in private schools. ADEC's Director General, Her Excellency Dr. Amal Al Qubaisi, emphasised the importance of collaboration and partnerships between the Council, the educational institutions and parents in the development of human capital and nation building. The Executive Director of Private Schools and Quality Assurance, Engineer Hamad Al-Dahiri, said they are seeing a yearly rise of 7% in the number of private school students. Meanwhile, the preliminary results of the third cycle of private school inspections showed that high-performing schools encourage more parent engagement and have made efforts to integrate Arabic among other subjects into their curriculum.
The importance of those three subjects are coming from that 30% of our students in private school, they are local, and should be aligned with the ADEC curriculum, where they give the focus for the Arabic and Islamic study and the social study, and make it very important also. It will be complementary with the other subjects. It depends on each curriculum. Therefore, we have announced different initiatives related to those three subjects.
Among the next goals ADEC aims to achieve include the completion of the online licensing application system, the continuation of the third cycle school inspections, and further integration of students with special needs into mainstream schools.
This year we are planning to implement the new private schools policies guidelines among all the schools. Of course, it will be in certain phases. Also, another point which is introducing or opening a new private schools, adding about 18,000 seats, which equal to 14 schools, and which is crossing our target, and this is very great achievement. Also, we are introducing a new initiative called the compliance curriculum compliance, that each curricula should be aligned with the home country. So this is very important for the student future.
And every resident of Abu Dhabi is set to enjoy easy access to high-quality community facilities and services over the coming years under the new standards unveiled by the Abu Dhabi Urban Planning Council. The new Abu Dhabi Community Facility Planning Standards set out the specific social, educational, cultural, recreational and healthcare facilities that must be provided in new and existing communities across the Emirate. Depending on the size, demographics and needs of a development, these might include police stations, sports centres, schools and hospitals, amongst others. The document provides policies and guidance for government agencies, developers and planners as to the required number, type and location of community facilities in project proposals. The Urban Planning Council release added that a district centre comprising a post office, a large health clinic, a library, a sports centre, municipal offices and a community support centre must be provided for larger developments of 30,000 to 40,000 residents. Additionally, a sub-regional centre must be provided for every 80,000 residents, containing a community support centre, a cultural centre and a multi-purpose hall, in addition to all the amenities found in a neighbourhood centre and a district centre. And finally, looking to other news, the Dubai Metro is marking its 5th anniversary of operations, boasting a successful ridership record of 500 million passengers over the last 5 years. The world's largest driverless train service first started on the 9th of September 2009 and has witnessed staggering growth since then, from transporting an average of 60,000 passengers daily to its current figures of more than 300,000 riders daily. As per the annual figures, the number of users has jumped from more than 38,880,000 in 2010 to more than 80,880,000 passengers in 2013. Stretching about 75 kilometers on both the green and red lines, the network has played a significant role in controlling traffic congestion on the roads, contributing to the reduction of CO2 emissions by 645,000 kilograms a day, according to the RTA's research. Commenting on the occasion, His Excellency Matar Al-Tayr, Chairman of the Board and Executive Director of the RTA, stated that the network reflects positively on the image of Dubai as a distinctive metropolis and a hub for business, whilst also adding a new dimension to the Emirates landmarks. Whether it be a resident or a tourist, within a very short duration of time, the Dubai Metro has established itself as the most popular and convenient mode of transport for the commuters.
I'm living in Dubai for 2 years, more than 2 years. I'm using Metro frequently, as always, every day, and it helps me a lot. And this is the cheapest way to get here where you want to go, rather than riding a taxi, a cab.
I've been here about 4 years now, and really since the Metro's just really offered me the opportunity to not really worry about a commute, to be honest. I just don't need it anymore. And the amount of time that I'm saved by taking the Metro is huge, really. And it's just a bit more calming, a bit more restful, and just an easier commute to work.
I've lived here 3.5 years now, and the Metro I find very easy. It's just reliable, and I love it, yeah.
I'm from India, and it's been almost 5 months I'm in Dubai, and I found this service is very fantastic, especially Dubai. Wherever I find I don't have to wait for a long time, and at the same time, I'm away with the traffic, which I see on the road all the time. But this is very fantastic service which I have got.